Hello and welcome to the Ladies Best Life podcast. I hope you're feeling absolutely sensational. Today, I am being joined by an incredible friend of mine, Ben Anderson, who is here to talk to us about authenticity and to take us a little bit through his life. Ben, so good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I miss you so much.
Oh, I miss
Girl,
you.
come home. Come back to me.
You've got 4 weeks and I'll be home.
It feels like a lifetime, babe. It feels like an absolute lifetime.
It literally has been. So I want you to just first of all let the listeners know currently who you are, what you do, like give us an insight.
So my name is Ben Anderson. I am the founder and director of Seven Academy of Performing Arts, which is one of the UK's leading performing arts schools. We have a school in Shropshire and a school in Manchester, newly opened, and we have a plan to acquire many more across the UK. I'm also the lead coach at the Academy of Children's Activity Professionals, which helps people take their passion into profit and help them scale their business. So if you have a dance school, gymnastics school, if you serve children, we serve you. And then me and my other half, Michael, we are also the directors of the Shy Collection, a newly formed business last September, actually, so nearly coming up to our 1 year anniversary. And so that's why I'm in a bar, because we own bars, restaurants and nightclubs and a hotel. So since September last year, we had one, now we have 9. So things move pretty quick in my life. I think since Sasha's gone, we've opened a new bar. I'm sat in it now, so a sports bar. So things move pretty quick, and there's lots of spinning plates all at once.
Literally, I thought my life moved fast, and obviously now since knowing you, I'm like, fucking hell, like that's just a whole different level.
Oh, like we've tried to do this podcast twice this week, and I'm like, babe, I can't help. These plates are going, but let's reschedule. So apologies.
But here we are. Exactly. So I want to now, beautiful introduction to yourself. Like, I love everything that you're getting up to and that you do. But now I want to go back into childhood, why you are the way you are, why you do what you do. Like, give us a bit of insight.
Yeah, I was that little gay kid, right? Growing up on a council estate. Dad, not around. Very supportive mom, grandparents and granddad, auntie, uncle. Really close network of 5 people in my life. Council estate, real life Billy Elliot. Beaten up for doing dance. Called a puff. Surprise. Bullied by children and adults for being who I was. Surrounded by a lot of people who kind of thought you grew up on a council estate, you have to die there. And I kind of wanted to change that. I wanted to kind of show people that you don't have to stick to what you've been shown, and that you can kind of break the mold. And also then with that, taking that forward, I want to help people realize and help them unlock their full potential. I want them to realize that you can be whatever you want to be. Don't get me wrong, this is fucking hard. Like what I do and what we do in running businesses, it can be bullshit at times. It can be absolute bollocks. But it can also be really worth it at the same time.
Could you work for someone else?
Never.
Exactly.
I don't think I'd get the job, if I'm completely honest. I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD, and I don't think anybody would cope with my level of energy, like my ups, my downs, my bouncing off the walls. Like our management meetings are pretty interesting.
You don't need to be diagnosed because it's fucking obvious, but also it's such a blessing as well as it can be a curse.
You know what? I would never change. I'd never change me, I don't think. You know what? I'm happy being an LGBTQI plus member. I'm happy being who I am. I'm happy bouncing off the ceiling when I have this amazing idea. And you know what? I love being me.
Would you change, like, so going through what you went through in regards to as a kid and being picked on for being who you were and who you are now, would you change any of that?
I would have changed it in the time.
Mm-hmm.
But now I would never have changed it. I'd never change it for the world, because it's given me experiences and opportunities that have made me who I am today. Like me getting stumped, me getting pushed off my bike by a guy who was 3 years older than me in secondary school and stamping on my face. And now he works for us. So now he comes and does the gas. And it's fucking hilarious. He walks in every single, and I don't think he realizes who I am, or he knows. It's just like this awkwardness. I'm like, hi, how are you? You okay? Yeah, the cellar's down this way. Swish, swish, fish. And I'm like, babe, come on, like, look how this is reversed. Like, you were fucking vile to me as a kid. You used to call me little puff. You used to take them. You were absolutely horrific. And now I'm like, look where I am.
Tell us that way, hun. I love that.
Yeah, no, I would never change it for the world. You know, I had the best. I had a very loving background. Like my mom, my nan, my granddad, my auntie, my uncle. I had all the love I wanted, all the love a boy could need. I had a network of people around me in the dance school that I went to from the age of like 5. That was quite tough being a boy doing dance, surrounded by lots of people who were rich. Yeah, and there was me trying to keep up with the Kardashians. But I put on a good show, babe, and then just trying to and then also having to do with, like, you know, girls can be like sometimes, sorry ladies, but a boy in your ballet class at the age of 8 is a little bit. We had our ups and our downs, but no, I would never change that for the world.
And what are the positives in regards to how those earlier experiences have molded you into who you are? What are the positives and what are the negatives?
Oh. Negative would be, I think, negative would be because I was the minority for a majority of my like learning life within dance. You see it as a negative, I suppose, but you can also see it as a positive. I'm very strong-minded. So when I was told by everybody in class, no, this is how we do it, Ben, because you're the boy and we're the girl. Like I remember, like, no, this is how we're gonna do it, babe. Like, come with me and I'm gonna show you. However, positives for me, you know what? It just makes me even more determined to kick some ass and prove people that actually, you know what? Like, I don't need your money. I don't need this. I am self-made. I have built everything that we've got. Whatever we have got is self-built. 7 Academy was built on £10 worth of leaflets from the library, and I busted my ass off to get those kids through the door. Went from 2 kids to 200 kids. So the fact that we've gone and done that proves to me that you can do anything you put your mind to, and that makes me feel confident that in any shit situation that comes my way, I can fix it. It might be tough, and it is tough. Like, it's hard. Yeah, you know it's hard. Like, I think it's 180 people across the board, and I'm responsible. We are responsible, me, myself, and Michael, paying their wage for their living. Yeah. We are then responsible for everything that's above our heads. Like, people see us running a bar and they think, oh, you pay for the beer, you get the beer. Yeah, but from that beer comes the insurance, comes the PRS, comes the building, comes the rent, becomes there's so much. Do you know what I mean? And we are responsible for that. However, because I've overcome so many situations, there is always a way. And I believe that both myself and Michael are quite in a good position to be able to solve those problems when they do arise. So I feel like that has given me an opportunity. My childhood, my upbringing, my background has given me a chance to get across some difficult situations, and that I'm taking that with me into adult life to help me conquest the challenges that face me.
And what is it in particular in a human that gives them the ability to deal with shit situations?
I think everybody's got it. I think it's how you use it. I think everybody has it, most certainly. Everybody's got this ability to be the best version of themselves. If you don't want it, you don't get it. Yeah, you have to go out there and fight for yourself. You have to be the one who steps forward and is ready to take it. Because like I said, you can sit back and go, no, doom is gloom, and sit there feeling all sorry for yourself. Or you think, you know what, it's a shit situation, but you know what, fuck, let's change this. Let's change this trajectory. With COVID, I could have sat there and said, in-person services are cancelled, dance school shut, we can't teach dance. We were the first performing arts school in the UK to be on Zoom. I was taken on by Lincoln University and Leeds University to go deliver, to teach their teachers how to get classes online, because nobody had a clue. Like when our local secondary schools were doing one class a day, I was teaching tap class to 2-year-olds at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, you can't get your university kids online. I can get 2-year-olds to do a 35-minute tap class where they've got like, and then they've got the attention span of like a 2-year-old. Like, come on, guys, shit out. So I think everybody has it. You just have to decide if you're going to use it, if you're going to be that person who thrives, or if you're just going to drive yourself down.
Love that. And what do you think? Because like you could have someone, say Sheila, she's listening to this right now, and she's been battling with wanting to lose weight for like 20 years, we'll go. And she's like, yeah, but Ben, I want it, but I just don't know how.
Yeah, I want to lose weight, babe. Yeah, I want to lose weight. However, I don't do anything to do that. I would love to have this, I don't know, celebrity, like a Zac Efron body, like singing High School Musical, splash in the water like he did in High School Musical 2. Yeah, I don't put the work in. I don't. So I know it's not there for that reason. Like, the only person I have to blame is me, myself, and I. If I'm putting the work in, if I'm putting work in and it's not getting me the results, then I'm saying, okay, what work am I putting in, and is it the right work? And then I would come to somebody like yourself and say, hey, Coaching Club Worldwide, fucking sort me out, yeah? But I haven't done that. I said to you about 5 months ago, Sasha, babe, sort me out a fitness plan. Yeah, I need to eat some better food. Like, I don't cook, yeah? We have 18 chefs who work for us, and we just eat restaurant shit all the time. So when I say, oh, I've put a bit of weight on, what the fuck can I say? Like, because I'm eating like beautiful food. I don't tech off that I've eaten X, Y, and Z. I'm eating like noodles and pasta and ramen, and like this high level full of shit. Like, not saying that my food is full of shit in my restaurant, but you know, it's restaurant food. Like, it's active restaurant goodness. You want to go back? Yeah. I haven't come to you once and said, Sasha, can you do me that food diary, like food plan again? So it's like, what are you doing? What things are you doing to get the results? Are you doing the right thing? Because I'm not, so I can't complain.
So let's dig into yours a little bit more then. You said that you want to lose weight, you want to trim up, you want to be a little bit more like Zac Efron, and you have the.
I'm going to regret that. I am going to fucking regret that when you put this out. Zac Efron's going to be like, babe, you're never going to be like me. Swish, swish.
Swish, swish. But you like, so, and we've spoken about this before. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're getting lots of protein in. We need to make sure we're getting lots of fiber in, Ben. So, what like my thought process is, it doesn't seem like for you, even though it's something that you want, it's not enough of a priority.
No, 100%. And like you say then, like you're saying protein and all this, and I'm like, yeah. Because you know what? I'm actually very happy in my life. Yeah. Now, if you said to me, oh, let's think of another situation. Let's never think of another one. Okay, a new business I've taken over. It's not making enough profit. No, I want that profit. So I will sit and spend 3 hours on my laptop on a Sunday afternoon, diving into the profit and loss and working out where I'm going to get that extra 2K a week from. Yeah, it's going to feed our bottom line. That I want. So what's my priority in my life right now? Yeah. Well, I'll say to you, like, I want to be pretty, I want to be rich. Yeah. The rich is more of a priority. That's taking my focus. Yeah. I'll say to you, yeah, like, I want to lose weight, I want to look like Zac Efron. I'm actually, don't get me wrong, I don't walk around with my top off in my mankini thinking like I look like $1 million, babe. But I'm actually okay with how I look. Yeah, like I could be better. I know I could be better. I see some people are like, oh, I wish I had a body like that. But it's never, but I'm not actually at the point where I'm like, oh, that's what I need. Yeah. So if you're saying your priority is being, your priority is losing weight and feeling better in yourself, but you're not getting the results, then are you getting the advice and the plans from the right place? Yeah, that's why your girls see so much success, because they're in the right place. When coaching clients come to me for ACAP and say, I've won dance school of the year, and I say, amazing, how much are you paying yourself? Zilch. You're not in the right place. You can win awards, you can get all these accolades, but you personally aren't looking after yourself. That's not a businessman. I don't know.
Wait there a minute. You have just massively contradicted yourself.
No, don't hit me what I said. Hit me, Sasha. Come on.
You said
you call out the bullshit. What I said.
You said about being rich, and like, so if a dance school can make more money, and you're gonna like lock onto that, but then you just said if the person isn't in the right place because they want to get dance school of the year, the thing that they need to work on is themselves. So for my side of the argument for that is, do you not think that you could make more money, you could pay more people with less stress in your businesses if you were to work on your health and your energy more?
Oh, 110% massively. And I didn't mean that by any means. For me, you basically just sold me into the coaching club, girl. I'll see you in 10 weeks when I save the money to pay to come and join. I need more profit first. However, but for me, she was trying to get this accolade of being, and people give those accolades because they think that's the shiny object syndrome. Yeah, like, come to us, we have this, we have this, we have this, our members are this, or this, or this. However, behind the scenes, we spent a day together, me and this coaching client in particular, and I'm sure they won't mind that I'm talking about them now. Obviously, I'm not saying their names, but we sat there, we delved into some things. And they said, I want to go away this weekend, but I've got no money. I said, what do you mean you've got no money? You've got all this money. You've not paid yourself. Come on, like, take some money. Like, you deserve it, babe. You're putting in all this work and you're not reaping the rewards of being a businesswoman. Mm-hmm. And people were too focused on, okay, you have just convinced me I need to join something else. So Sasha, thank you very much. My bank account is diminishing, it's going down. But yeah, like, for me, you know what, actually, you are right. When your friends see me when do they see me, Sasha? I'm going to come.
You're coming to our event in November.
When I come into November, I'll be feeling better about myself. Physically. Good. Yeah, because I do believe that when you feel better in yourself, then you can act better. Like, look at you right now. You're living this life of Riley. I'm stuck in sunny old Shrewsbury, sat in a pub like Pat Butcher, and you're there, and you're living your Richard Branson lifestyle, babe. Like, swish, swish. Come on, girl. But yeah, I do believe when you and I do. You know what I mean? Like, when I go to bed at 5 a.m. in the morning because my nightclub's had a fight and I had to go in there because they ever smashed a glass or a window or something. When I get home at 5 o'clock, the next day at 9 o'clock, this call ain't happening, hun. This call is happening today because I went to bed at 8 o'clock. Yeah. So I've had a good night rest. I've woken up and I'm feeling rejuvenated. So I do know that if I actually put the effort into me, myself, and me as a body, I'll be smashing. I'll be bringing in that dollar better because I'll be feeling in a better mindset. I do know that.
I think the disconnect, I think the disconnect there, though, was the weight loss. So in your defense, you're not asked about losing weight because that's not going to have a definite ROI. Whereas if you can work on your health, your energy, your state, your headspace, that's going to have a massive.
But listen, babe, when me and you have both said, we sometimes and me and you used to meet when we kind of like in a plateau moment. We'd say, that's when me and you used to get together and go for our little walk and do a few lives or something. On we used to go sit in a cafe. It's when we kind of feeling a bit not stale, but feeling a little bit there. We'd come together, we'd boost each other's energy, we'd get our mindset in the back place, we'd be setting ourselves challenges, and then we'd be back up and we'd be skipping around Shrewsbury like we were fucking Paris Hilton and Perez Hilton, like swish, swish. Like we would think we were those bollocks walking around, we'd do a few lives after. And that's what it was. When you're surrounding yourself in that environment where you are pushing yourself to be the best. And that's what we do at Seven Academy, you know. That's what we do. We bring these kids together from all different communities and all different backgrounds, and we encourage them to be the best. Yeah. With my team, with our team members, I can employ somebody who has been, I can employ somebody who's been in this industry. Well, I've done it. I've employed people who've been in this industry for years. Yeah. Who've got every single restaurant ticked off on their CV. I can take somebody on who is just hungry, somebody who just wants it. Yeah. And that person who just wants it will perform 110 times better than that other person. Yeah. And me being able to bring them into our environment and encourage that positivity and that desire to be the best, let that feeling thrive and develop. My goodness, I love that. I love helping that. And that's exactly what you do. You help people. That's why you're such a good friend to me, because you encourage me to be the best version of myself. Like, you call me out when I'm being bullshit, when I'm doing Billy Bullshitter. You say, Ben, that's bullshit. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, Sasha, don't like, you're bringing back childhood trauma, babe. Don't hit me. Don't call me a puff, please. No. Like, and that's what you do, and that's what it is. You're surrounding yourself with people who align you to be better. Yeah. And that's what I think is exactly what you do. Because I see you posting, I see you sharing, and don't worry, she hasn't paid me to do this. She's yeah, like I see it on your socials, I see your members talking, and that's why I can't wait to be there, because you host your events in my space. And the atmosphere is fucking insane.
And you know the good thing about it? We're just getting started.
Oh, babe, I know.
And that's where, like, you know, and you're the same. So obviously you've got coached by people, you've had some incredible mentors from across the globe.
Insane. Yeah. Some of the like people that I think we worked out one year that I was paying, I think it was £45,000 for one coach. I was paying like £80,000 for my other coach. In 1 year, I think I was spending like £300,000 a year on coaching. And now it's time for me to step up. And I'm like, you know what? Wait till you see what's coming your way, babes. And that's I know that's how you feel as well, because we sat down and spoke about it, and you're like, we're taking it. We're here, yeah. We're now going here. We're going that 50% extra. We're giving you that bit more to help you thrive.
So obviously, like we gel a lot, and we are very connected in many ways. What do you think it is about our similarities that causes that connection?
Because we're both fucking nuts.
You can speak for yourself.
We've got ADHD. No, for me, it's that desire to be the best version of ourselves. We want to be the top of our game. Yeah. I know you, Sasha, yeah. You are one of the most driven people. And when I say when we tell you guys, like, we're not like childhood friends. We're like, you think we've been bezzes on the playground being mean girls. Like, no, like we are like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, like this year.
Yeah.
We haven't even celebrated our 1 year anniversary yet, because we haven't got there. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not even there yet. I think it's because we've both seen each other how much we want it. Like, we're hungry. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Things sometimes get in the way of plans, and not everything we necessarily, but that's with everything. Do you know what I mean? But it's just planning what's coming up in your life. Like, I'm very quick to say I'm taking all this on, and I forget that I have 10 different plates spinning, like with 9 different venues operating, 2 dance schools, and then another 2 businesses, and our rentals in Aberystwyth. Like, there's so many plates spinning at once. Yeah. And I'm really quick to say, yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, because I am a visionary. Yeah. I'm not an operator in my business. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm out. I don't work in the kitchen. I don't work behind the bar. I teach a few dance classes, the ones that that require my expertise and my level of training. But I'm very quick to take things on. However, the thing that I see between me and you is our desire to be the best version of ourselves. And don't get me wrong, I have an idea and I'll put it there, and then sometimes it's on the back burner for a while. However, I still want to be the best, and I will not settle till I'm the best. And I think that's the same as you. I think we also have this desire to help the people around us. Like I want the people around me to be the best version of themselves as well. Because when I surround myself with the best people, I'm even better. Yeah. Like there's no point in me being this like smashing it guys and everybody else around me is fucking clicking around the corner. Like they need to be up there with me, happy days, like singing and dancing, because otherwise my energy is just going to be completely outweighed, and I won't be able to be that person I want to be. So when I'm watching people around me thrive, I can thrive too.
And I think that is the same for people across the board. And I think as you start to learn more about yourself, you understand that one of the most beneficial things for people on any level is energy transference. You have energy drainers and you have energy raisers. And I think with you and I, because we are both mad, we are both ADHD, and we are both super.
You admitted it. Well done, Sasha. Welcome to confession.
I'm now free. I've confessed. But because we're both like that, we bounce off each other. So what do you recommend for someone who's listening to this? We're going to go back to Sheila again. So Sheila's listening to this, and she is, her husband's a bit of a Debbie Downer. She goes into work and it's all a bit kind of like blue, and like they always bring in cake, and Sheila wants to lose 2 stone. What do you recommend for Sheila to get herself around other people like you and I have managed to get around each other?
So unless if she wants a divorce, if divorce is not on the option, if it is, girl, fucking go for it. We've all been in those environments where you have got somebody who is by your side and it seems easy to stay there. Sorry, I'm not a marriage counsellor. I'm not, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to hear it. If that person for you isn't raising you up and hasn't got your back and is pushing you, saying, you know what, you can do whatever you like. If you make a suggestion, I used to make a business suggestion. I'd say, I really want to do this. And they'd go, why? Why would you do that? Fuck you, motherfucker. Like, you know what? Like, who are you to tell me that I can't be that person? However, let's swallow this. If you don't want a divorce, if you want to stay in that miserable, toxic marriage, then what you do is you just surround yourselves with people who are going to have your back. Yeah. You know what? I would get my group of 3. I don't think people like surround themselves with these massive groups of people. I think those big groups and communities are important. Yeah. I have my communities that I go to, but I have my go-to 3, like my little triangle, my triangle of success, which is the coaching club. Yeah. I have my 3 people, my 3 trusted whatever the word is, like people I go to. And I say, like, guys, like that, they are the people who keep me going. Yeah. One of them is my partner. I'm lucky enough for that person, my partner. I actually would say in business, Sasha is one of mine as well, because I know that Sasha will say something. Are you taking, like, today, are you doing too much? Like, what's going on? Like, have you got enough going on? Yeah, life's shit at the minute. Life's a bit hard. Not shit, it's hard. We've got lots going on. She's like, you need that holiday. I'm like, yeah, I do. I will go to Sasha if I had a genuine problem or a shit situation I need to get out of, I would probably come to you, Sasha, and I would say to you, Sasha, I need some advice on this, babe. What do you think? Because we're in different industries, but we're also kind of the same energy. And I think you're confident enough to say to me, Ben, like, that's not good for you. Like, why are you doing that? Yeah.
Part of what you know, though, about being a coach is saying the hard things. And this is, I've had multiple conversations today with coaching club girls, and they'll always be like, oh, fuck's sake, you always ask me the hard questions. I'm like, because it's nice to say things that your friends want to hear. It's nice to say, oh, you look great, Ben, you don't look tired at all. Whereas actually,
I'm like,
it's a matchsticks.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean. I have a coaching client, and for 2 years, they've told me how they're tired, how they need help. And if they listen to this, then I'm sorry. But I say to you every single time we speak, have we looked at the figures to get you an assistant? Because you can't do this by yourself. Yeah. And you know what? I actually believe that we can't, like, my success today isn't the work of me. It's the work of the people I've brought around me to help me get to that. Yeah. I couldn't do any of this by myself. Yeah. So I think community is really important. And then I think your triangle is also really important. That trusted triangle of trust, let's call it that from now on. The triangle of trust, the people that you know have got your best intention, the people you are confident in their answers, and also people that you love. Like you need to, I adore you, Sacha Bye. Like the fact that you're in Bali, I kind of hate you. But like I do adore you. And I think me and you both said from the day that we first met, because we had a mutual friend, we were like, wow, like this is cool. Like this is a different level, this is a different relationship. Like I've got my friends that I go to the pub with and go drinking with and go for food with. But when me and you sat down, I was like, boom, I feel good. Da, 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 da. Yeah, but I had this like, it was like this explosion, a little volcano had erupted inside of me. That volcano Anderson Bye. Like, it was an explosion between us, and we both just hit it off. And I'd say to you, what about this for you, Sash? What are you thought about doing this, babe? Come on. And you'd say, Ben, no, like, what about this for you? Because we'd help each other out. So I think you need to have that. I think you need to have that big scale community, but you also need to have those people that you listen to dearly. And I suppose that's the same with my coaching clients, and yours. I'm in their triangle of trust. Yeah, I've got my loved one, I've got my friend, and I've got my mentor. That's what you need in your triangle of trust. You need your 100%. Loved one. You need your loved one, because without the support of your loved one, what can you achieve?
It's hard.
Be realistic. You could be in Bali living your best life now if your loved one wasn't there. But you could, but it'd make it a bit of a lonely world.
It would definitely be harder. We spoke about this because obviously it had to be a joint decision. And as soon as I landed and I was in Bali airport, hadn't even left the airport, I was like, we're not going home in 3 weeks. He was like, you're fucking mad. Like, I'm the wild one with all these visionary ideas. He's like the grounded one who's like, put your fucking reins on, Sash. And I was like, we're not going home in 3 weeks. We categorically aren't. We don't need to. I can ask my friend to look after Rodney longer. I can sort all the logistics out. Obviously, Tia is doing the evening classes for coaching club. I'm doing the mornings. You know, it's absolutely fine. But it's about having, as you were speaking then, I was thinking, like, what do we need? Because I've got like my girlfriends who I go for coffees with. When I'm drinking, I'll go for drinks with them. But I wouldn't really take business advice from them. You know,
no, that's not saying that they're not, because they probably know us, me and you, better because you've been in Bali for how long, you selfish bitch. You've been there for so long, like they know you better, yeah. However, and they do know you, like exponentially, they know you better than me, yeah. However, it's a different level of knowing. Yeah, it's a different kind of knowing, yeah. Like, and you need that group of cheerleaders in the back. You can go and detox, like go and unwind, or not detox with, because you're going to go and have a drink coffee and drink alcohol with them. But you're going to go and chill with them, because I think life is really important as well. That you have that balance, that work-life balance. Like, yeah. And you're like me. I sometimes struggle to switch off. So I actually need friends that aren't in my business that I can go and sit down with and talk shit about with.
Yeah.
But you know what? Our walk and talk absolute nonsense.
Yeah. It's like,
it's that balance. No,
100%. It's Richard Branson, have fun and the money will come.
Yeah.
It's so true. And it's the same actually with your physique transformation. If you are like flogging yourself like a dead horse and you're fucking hating it and you're not having fun and enjoying the journey, it ain't going to work. So we've got 5 minutes left and I want to talk to you about the importance of having goals, vision and aspiration that stretches you.
Okay. It's really easy to sit back and set a goal that you know you're going to achieve. You know what? I can sit here and say, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and I know it's going to happen, yeah. But that isn't going to unlock my full potential. Because firstly, the importance of setting a goal in the first place is massive. I wouldn't be able to get from here to Wales if I didn't know I was going from here to Wales. Yeah. I wouldn't get anywhere near. If I said to you today, Sash, I'm leaving Shrewsbury and I'm going, where we're going. Yeah. If I said to you, I'm going to walk to Aberystwyth in 15 days, I'm going to walk it through the valleys, yeah? At least I know the direction that I should be going, and it's the right direction that I'm meant to be hitting towards. And so many people don't set goals, and I don't understand that. The importance of having aspirations that challenge you. Well, I've just said to you now my new aspiration for my studio business. I know where I want to go. Yeah. I've got a vision in my mind. So because that's a little bit further off and I don't know what the end goal is for that, I haven't set I'm going to have 25, yeah? What I have said is that's the direction I'm going. So I've started off with that vision. This is what I want. That's in my mind now. Yeah. So when I'm doing my work and I'm looking around, I'm thinking, that's what I want. Now, when I get a little bit closer, I'm going to say, that's how many I want. And it might take me longer than I initially planned, but I'll get there. And it'll be a number that challenges me because I have to scrape to get to it. And I have to really hold on to those final steps. But that makes you stronger. And that's what I mean. The work that I do in business and in life, I don't class this as work. This is like fun to me. Yeah, I love this. I find it fun. It energizes me. I wake up in the morning, I check my emails because I'm a sick bitch. Yeah, like I want to do work. Let's see. Like I'm not somebody who's on my emails all the time, but I check in the morning, like, yeah, 15 emails, let's go. Like, this is fun. People are playing like Mario Kart, and there's me like replying to Sheila. Like, come on, girl. Like, yeah. Like, somebody's trying to get into the door. So if somebody walks past, apologies, I've locked them out. I've locked them out of the bar. So yeah, for me, it's so important because you have to know the direction that you're going towards. If you have no vision, if you have no clarity, if you have no goal, you're going nowhere. And you know what? There's many a times where I don't hit my goal. I don't even make a step towards that vision. But I'm never going to step towards it in the first place. And I then can't course correct.
Yes.
I might say, you know what? That wasn't destined. That wasn't actually meant to be the one. We were going to take over a restaurant in a town a couple of miles away. Quite a few miles away. We were looking, we had our eyes set on it, we were heading towards it. And then I had to change my mind and say, no, this isn't for us. Yeah. And then that solidified what I was doing over here, because that made me think, actually, you know what? We're not going in that direction, actually. Like we were like, yeah, let's get it. Another venue in the bucket, tick it up the list. However, actually, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't part of our trajectory. And we took it because it was in our sights. So I was like, yeah, we want it. And then when I looked back at our actual vision, I was like, those two visions don't match up. Like, are we this or are we that? And I had to make a choice. And because I'd got that vision in my mind, I've got two visions. I was like, okay, no, this is what we are. Okay, that vision no longer belongs to us. So I had a vision. It wasn't the right vision. And it helped me then make a decision of what I wanted big term. What do I want long term? Did I want these or did I want lots of these? And I was like, actually, that's where I'm going. So, I'm not the best with words, you know, like I can talk about dance, I can talk about pirouettes, I can talk about being fabulous, and I may not describe it in the best way. However, for me, what I will say is vision, clarity, goals. You're not going to achieve anything if you don't. And I'm sure that's what you encourage your members to have. They set themselves goals, they set themselves a vision of how they want to feel. They want to set themselves, they want to know how they're going to feel, they want to know how they're going to look, they want to what are you going to get if you do this? Yeah. What are you going to lose if you don't? Yes. I was going to lose nothing by taking on that venue. Yeah. if I took on that venue, I was going to lose so much more.
Mhm.
So actually, by just setting that vision and then diving into it a bit further, I was able to realize, actually, no, stay the fuck away from me, bitch. I don't want you.
It acts as like a navigation system, doesn't it?
Little compass. It's a compass.
Love that. Okay, so to wrap up, what are your final words?
My final words are, I miss you. No, my final words are, people probably thought as I was growing up, little gay boy wants to be a dancer. Look at him, he's got no chance. You can do whatever you set your mind to. I could look like Zac Efron if I wanted to. Just be you.
You've definitely practiced that one in the mirror.
My life. My life. But I do miss you, Sash. No, what I think is really important to take away from this is you're on your own trajectory, None of your clients in the coaching club or in my ACAP or in Seven Academy are the same. There's not one person who walks through those doors who are the same. And we all try to be somebody else. I say I want to be Zac Efron. You know what? I just need to be the best version of me. Fuck Zac Efron, bitch. Get out the door. Turn around now because you're not welcome anymore. This is about you. This is about being the best version of you. Fuck everybody else. What makes you happy? What makes you tick? What makes you smile? Because what makes you smile, what makes you happy, and what makes you tick is different to every other person around you. You need to do you. And when you do you, when you focus on you and forget the celebrities, forget the influencers, that's when you become the best version of yourself, because you're not trying to imitate somebody else. I've joked about Zac Efron today. No, but do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like when you stop focusing on what it's gonna take to be the next Kardashian, or when you're gonna have that booty, or you're gonna have those boobs or whatever, when you focus on you and what you need, and you become the best version of yourself because you're putting the effort into you, and not just be somebody else that you're not.
100%. Love it. Ben, thank you. Thank you so much for your time and your fucking incredible energy. Is there anything else you want to say, or are we job done?
No, not at all. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Ben Anderson X, not triple X, because that'd be my porn star brother. And if you go Ben Anderson X, and just be you. And Sash, thank you so much for having me, and I can't wait to see you all in November. And I just can't wait to see you, Sasha. Get back in my motherfucking life. I miss you, babe.
I miss you too. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for listening. Please give this a share on socials, and don't forget to tag Ben X, not Ben triple X, because there'll be some
Ben Anderson X. You definitely you'll definitely get a porn star if you do Ben X.
Thank you so much, ladies. Speak to you very soon.